Alright guys, this is Docm with another Minecraft. You heard it! And today guys, this is a special episode of the Minecraft World Tour because I'm back from the freaking heavy metal cruise. Holy crap guys, you can still hear it with my voice a bit, but I thought if I have a lot to tell today, yeah, face cam time. I hope it doesn't distract you too much from the amazing Minecraftness going on in the background. Or in the foreground, however you want to see it. Well guys, before I left here for the metal cruise, and I by the way also did a vlog about it, you gotta check it out. I tried to capture the craziness in there a little bit, but wow. It was pretty insane, so I don't know if I captured it all, but I need to fill some of it with some stories I have to tell you. And yeah, some of them pretty cool. So before I left, by the way, I kind of finished this mob trap here, and now I have this kind of hate-love relationship to the thing. Here is the on-off switch now, and yeah, the lag switch. Don't use. I'm really disappointed how badly that thing actually lags. My everything. It is a real strain on the system. Even tried it out to run it on the dock block, which now this freaking cruise came and I couldn't finish setting up all the programs on the dock block. I want to do this over the weekend, but I need to catch up with doing some videos as well. After all, yeah, I'm doing gaming here, can't tour through the world all the time. So, first world problems, I said. Yeah, not complaining here too much. So guys, the thing is, this thing really is a lag machine. Let me turn it on. And you see the effect kicking in right away. I mean, if I stand still, it's okay. If I kind of look over there, it's also not that bad. But as soon as you look at the thing, we're in a world of hell, of lag hell. Let's actually see if we can catch some mobs with it. I installed a filtering system below. Let's wait and see if we catch some mobs. I don't think so. I mean, I did some cave lighting. Maybe 10% of the caves are lit up, but the ones close by, definitely not. And most of them around also not. I caught a bunch of them. I was kind of a bit sleepless, before I went on the trip, and therefore spent some time here first building this thing here, making it look a bit better. That lag machine. And yeah, secondly, also doing some caving here. If you haven't seen it, I mean, the principle of it, now it's lit up. We have all these spawn floors here, and then we have moving slime balls which push the mobs along, which works really well. The machine works really well when there are mobs in there. I did some testing and stuff. Really good. It pushes them along. Basically none escapes or rarely escapes the pushing, and then definitely gets caught on the way back. But the lag at the moment of this setup is really bad. I'm still hoping maybe for some performance improvements, with the game and some of the coming updates. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. And yeah, that's that with the mob farm. I mean, we'll see how it does. It was a fun project I wanted to try out. Not everything you necessarily build, has to have the highest crazy functionality. Some things you build are also just for fun. But yeah, I want to build some more mob farms around this place for sure, and that needs some caving. As I mentioned, I started it already, but it needs to be done. So yeah, there's quite a bunch of caves around we can explore and check out a bit. Maybe we even finally find a spawner. I used X-raying techniques. It still works. You have to change your graphic settings a bit, but you still can do it. At least in this version I'm running here. It is, what was it? Was it pre-2? Pre-1 at the moment still. Just released pre-6 I saw on the website. So yeah, we'll see. At the moment it still works. Maybe it's patched. We'll find out soon if I update. Also need to figure out if the performance is better if we update to the latest snapshot. Well, we'll see. I know for sure towards this way I haven't done that much caving yet, below the volcano and so on. So let's quickly dig into the rock here, or into the side of the cliff here, and let me get a torch so we don't drown, and see what we can find in here, and x-ray the place a bit. Okay, let's check it. So the cruise, guys, was pretty bizarre. You know, I love heavy metal. Especially I loved crossover music and music from the New York area, but all sorts of heavy metal throughout my life. Especially when I was younger, I was going to a lot of concerts, enjoying my time there a lot, and so it was really cool to be able to see some of the bands again, which I pretty much have seen, I don't know, 20 years ago, partially. Which was really, really cool. So I was really stoked to go on that trip. That's one thing. And secondly, extremely happy throughout the whole trip. Oh, yeah. Alright. Still working. Okay, yeah, did some caving there. I discovered that when I was doing the villagers thing. Alright, we got some caving done here. Not too much to be seen on this side. Okay, that looks already pretty good. Okay, let's get out of here again. Graphic settings too fast, and you can use this glitch still. As you can see, graphic settings are at too fast at the moment. Still, the mob farm is a lag machine like crazy. Okay, let's look into this direction a bit. Always make sure to put some torches down so we don't create new spawn spaces. So yeah, I was super stoked to go there, and some crazy stuff happened. For example, I'm chilling at the bar with a bunch of other musicians, which was a typical side. Like, you know, the musicians really enjoyed their time, you know, with the fans. What? Okay. Wow. With the fans, and really trying to spend a lot of time chilling there. And you know, I sit at the bar, and all of a sudden, guy with Finnish accent, clearly was a Finnish accent, talks to me. He goes like, "Are you Docm of the Minecraft server?" And it's like, what? Turn around, and it was was it the singer or the guitar player of the band Winter Sun, which is a pretty famous metal band as well. It was like, okay. Yeah, that's me. Why? Why are you asking? And he goes like, yeah, his son watches us all the time, me and other of the Minecrackers, and it's cool that he found us there. And all of a sudden, another guy steps in, and he was Swedish, and he was one of the guys of Apocalyptica. I also tweeted some pictures. I mean, I highly suggest to follow me on my Twitters, man, if you're in for some fun photos and so on from the trip. And other stuff. I really tweet a lot. I like Twitter. I'm a bit of a Twitter addict. So yeah, I'm communicating a lot via Twitter. Sometimes then I forget that anybody follows me on Twitter. So follow me there. I communicate a lot. Okay, looks good here as well. Just trying to find some spots. So he comes up to me and goes like, yeah, cool, nice meeting you. If I would be willing to sign something for his son, and it's really cool that he plays Minecraft and stuff. I was like, wow, that's really cool. And it was also a bit of a bizarre situation. I have to imagine we were in the middle of the bar, you know, and everybody around us, and everybody was a bit like starstruck. Oh, cool, Apocalyptica, nice, cool, they're hanging out here and stuff. And then I had to sign an autograph card for them, which was kind of weird, to me at least. You know, I felt a bit like, awkward. Well, I guess it's looking pretty good here, actually. Guess I need to dig myself out of here again. Okay, I think we flooded most of the place. Should be spawn proof down there. Okay, let's further look a bit. Where there needs to be some caving. There must be a lot of unlit spaces around me. Some serious issues with low mob rates. Yeah, so that was one of the cool moments. Or, for example, I met CP The Art. That is the former singer of Dragon Force, and that was also really interesting. You know, we can wash some dirty laundry together. I got from, you know, he told me the story of Dragon Force, how it all went down. And if you don't know Dragon Force, it's a really hype band from Asia. Or most of the band members are there from Asia, or at least 2 or 3 of them. And yeah, they were really successful with gaming related music. You know, they did some music and soundtracks for other games and so on. Pretty sure you're familiar with Dragon Force, or heard about them at one point. And you would think, holy crap, that is a huge band. You know, if you'd ever play in a band like that, you'd never have to worry about anything, right? And ZP actually was the singer of Dragon Force for over 11 years, 12 or 11 years. So, you know, he was with them for a long time. And after, I don't know, a long period of time, this 10, 11 years of touring the world non-stop, he pretty much at some point wanted out of it. Felt he was a bit alienated from the band, because he had pretty much zero creative input. And also there was some fishy stuff going on. I'm not, I don't even know if I could even say that publicly, but screw that. CP is a friend of me now, and I really like the guy. And he has never said that to me. I maybe have heard it from somebody else who is involved with it. Alright? So, I know for a fact that Dragon Force, even in live, when they were playing live, were using playback. The guitar guys, it's humanly impossible to play like that on a live basis. And there was this was a live gig once, which they supposedly horribly failed. And it was because they were not using playback. I heard it from somewhere, who knows from where. So, now imagine, you playing for a band like Dragon Force for like, I don't know, 10, 12 years, and you be thinking, okay, he's a freaking rock star millionaire now. Well, what if I tell you that throughout the whole career, the CP didn't make more than 120,000 pounds, British pounds, within this 12 years. Basically, they were touring a lot. They didn't have no life costs. Obviously, they were in hotels and stuff. But life saving, that is all that came out of it. Which is, on the first glance, you think a lot. But if you understand how much profit probably was made with this band, it is not. It's a very minor share. And then all of a sudden you find out I'm kicked out of a band and you didn't even know. Because it was announced via media before you even knew. And then you maybe contact and ask for a settlement and ask, okay, I want to see the books at least, so we can make a fair split here and a fair departure. Because in the end, everybody, needs to make money and live or whatever. And if you work creatively and is the face of a band and the singer, and at least in the beginning had a lot of creative input into some of the songs and stuff like that, you wish you want to have your fair share, at least want to judge how much there was made over all these years. Before, you were like kind of an artist guy, not really a businessman, you didn't really care. So that's kind of the story there, you would think, man, how can you be so stupid, sign a contract like that? I don't even know what contracts there were signed, but I got to know the CP a bit, and he's really an artsy guy, and then I'm not quite sure if he's was the best with his contracts, or he was relying on something that maybe was a wrong judgment on his side. So, but the fact is, gets offered £5,000 for 12 years of work, in addition to that 120,000 that was made over the years. But pretty much, if you sum it up, it's not much, it's not much a year, and you easily use that for your normal needs. You have to have at least some place to crash. Not everything in life is for free. So pretty much nothing left of that measly amount that was made of it. And then they offer you £5,000. If you ask, okay, I want a cut. Refuse you to look into the books. And then shortly after that, you get kicked out. Some of the other band members start buying condos in LA. You feel a bit ripped off, and that kind of thought, man, that sucks. That's some serious rip-off going on there. And the thing is, was never really publicly spoken about. The reason for it being is no big media ever really asked for it. CP told me he wanted to know the real story, and he said, I don't give a crap, go ahead if you want to tell the world, tell it. I mean, now it's out there. Maybe some media will approach him and probably want to, have a nice story and find out and what's going on. And by now he's also having other bands, other projects. But still, it's really tough, if you had a super successful band like Dragon Force and were the lead singer of it, and then you just get kicked out and basically they try to rip you off. It can break a man, and yeah. So I like CP a lot. We got along really well. Spending some time on the ship there, and also he allowed me to use some of his new music. I used it, for example, in the cruise vlog. So yeah, I'm really, really stoked about that. They actually gave me permission to do that. He's working on a band project that is called Tank at the moment as well. Some guys of Blind Guardian. So those things are happening. But yeah, I just wanted to share this story. Pretty crazy. You never would think that, if like from such a big band. I was thinking, oh man, cool, that's the ex-singer of Dragon Ball, freaking millionaire guy. Maybe he can invite me to his yacht after the cruise and we can spend some more quality time or something, you know. That's the first impression you get if you see a guy like that. But yep, the music's business is a tough one. Always gotta watch out what's happening there a bit. Pretty crazy. Other than that, sure, for other musicians it goes awesomely well. For example, I got to know the guys of In Extremo. This is a German band that has started doing this middle-aged sound. They have really crazy instruments like bagpipes and whatnot, you know. Oh yeah, I marked out the perimeter I want to go for. 150 I went, by the way, from each side of our Guardian area. So yeah, let's look from here a bit. And yeah, for them it's going really well. I mean, they're a successful band for over 20 years now. And yeah, I also befriended with them rather quickly. By chance, I went on a trip to Jamaica with them because we got to know the management somehow. I don't know. That's social skills. Don't ask me how that happened. It just happened. And yeah, all of a sudden, it was, hey, come on, Doc. Join us on our when we go to Jamaica. We want to go to the beach and stuff. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'm down. So I befriended with a bunch of them really well, especially with Basti Lange is his name. That's the one of the guitar players. Oh, look, there's some caveness over there. Although, yeah, it is out of the danger zone. Here is the borderline. You can see it. Let's look over here. Let's see. Well, not that bad. Those dark spots up in front is just the deeper areas in the ocean. We need to go deeper and look from below. Let's see if we can spot something there. So yeah, with this guy I also befriended really well. He is from Berlin. Oh, there is something right below us. And he invited me to come over. It was fun. We were talking about music and he was naming some of his favorite bands from back in the days. We are about approximately the same age. And it was funny. I knew them all. Like, he was talking about Helmet and other bands and concerts he visited when he was younger. Oh, we are running a bit out of torches. Bad. And it was really cool that pretty much I knew a lot of those bands and even his own band members didn't know that. And on that basis, we really bonded well. And yeah, got along really well. And cool guy. I mean, they're pretty huge stars in Germany. I mean, there's Rammstein, and you cannot mention the name of this band in the presence of the guys of In Extremo. It's like a running gag they have going on. There's Rammstein, and then pretty much after that, when it comes to rock and metal bands, there is In Extremo. So they're really successful, touring big stadiums. Right after the trip to Miami, they went to Mexico City, and then they're going to Russia. So, you know what I mean? But really down to earth guys, super chill. It was awesome to hang out with them and, you know, talk a bit about the music business and, you know, how things are going there. They were also interested in the YouTubing, of course. It's really cool. I tell you guys, all in all, a very awesome trip. And, oh man, I got a bunch of things I can tell you, and I want to do that over the past weeks or next weeks, definitely, when we do videos. Also, okay, we're a bit outside here, but yeah, there's a huge cave in this corner. We need to grab some logs here. Oh no, I have wood back at the base. And yeah, we need to mark this place out. I'll come back here later. Let's do it like this, so I'll remember. I have to go down there and get into this cave system. So, all in all, guys, it was a freaking amazing trip. Also, what was good, I had some time. Aww. Come on, I'll save you. I had some... Aww. Wait, what's going on? This is a deadly trap for squid, I feel. Makes me think of an idea. If we had more of them... Look at that, there's another squid trapped on it. They like to swim onto that. Ah man, I need to meet up with the ZipKrowd guys. We need to brainstorm about that. Oh man, that was also really cool. I was really happy to come home. I know yesterday I was spending some time with the ZipKrowd guys, trying to have some fun. We played a UHC on Hypixel. Went really well. We made it to the deathmatch, but then all of a sudden lag hell started. I don't know if you experienced that too there, if you played on Hypixel, but there was no lag during the whole freaking game. And then deathmatch starts, and it was, I'll say, like 20 people in the deathmatch. And yeah, I don't know, it lagged like crazy, and all of a sudden we were dead, and we didn't even know what happened. We even thought, did somebody just use a lag switch? Well, we'll see. I'm really happy, guys, that I'm back now, that's for sure. Going back to the routine, thinking about the channel as well, as I said, and it's I'm really happy how I'm running it at the moment. And Beat-Ups was having a little speech lately on his channel saying, yeah, he wants to have variety, he wants to try out this and that, and you cannot expect like every 2 days there's gonna be the next episode of this and that. Rather wants to spend more time editing stuff here and there, record longer sessions, do some of the highlights, kind of what we did with Anders. I started it with Anders already, you know, with the 7 Days to Die gameplay. I really like the way yeah, that is happening there, because, you know, it's actually, I'm just chilling there, playing, having a lot of fun, and in the end we take some of the good, highlights and put it together into a cool video. And that is really genuine and really enjoyable, and I want to extend on that and do more stuff in the future, not only collab stuff. So yeah, as usual, thanks for watching, my friends. Thanks for being, yeah, cool crowd, you know, who allows me to do stuff like the Metal Cruise 2, and you guys support it as well, check out the videos and are happy with me together. I saw so many really nice comments about it, you know, you guys were like, yeah, cool dog, it's nice to see a happy dog there and stuff like that. So that's really cool, that's really cool. For sure we're gonna do the game playing, and I can't wait, you know, just talked about it yesterday with the ZipKrowd guys, when the snapshots come again. My fingers are itching, I heard dinner bonus, you know, things are happening really, really soon. And yeah, also there should be some other great news very, very soon regarding Minecraft. So yeah, good times. Looking forward to what we can do next. Suggest some games. I want to try out some more stuff. I saw Stranded Deep by Jenny, that was also really cool, looked really cool. A lot of games that are coming up, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, my friends, I'm out. Bye Bizzle!